My name is Gentle J. Blondel. I've been tattooing for 14 years, and I tattoo out of Belmore, Long Island. I will win by out-tattooing everyone else. If I see someone whose line work is cleaner than mine, it will not be cleaner than mine next time.
Welcome, artists. Today, you must tattoo convention style. Now.
I need you over here. The worst is when people come in with a picture of someone else's tattoo. Get your own idea, simpleton. Not you, obviously.
Thank you.
My style of tattooing is versatility. I believe anything that can be tattooed should be able to be tattooed by me. This is not my job, this is my identity. I love this more than anything.
Don't feel bad, right? You get how I got my name now?
Gentle J refers to the fact that I'm light-handed, being gentle with people and making them feel comfortable. Yeah, I came here to tattoo, and I came here to tattoo better and better every time until it's good enough to win.
Welcome back. Long weekend, Rockin' Ink MC. How's everybody doing out there? It's been a great weekend. The summer's coming to a close, as we know. We got a few more weekends left. I'm getting a little depressed about that, but had a good weekend. It actually started early, my week. I actually went out Monday night here locally to the Paramount, and I seen The Cult, which is my favorite band. I have a tribute band for The Cult also, Love. And I was hanging out with Chris Weiss, the bass player, and Eric, the bass player from Kill Code, which I'll have Kill Code here on September 27th, so tune in for that when I have Kill Code here. I think I have a picture of me, Chris, and Eric there. I think I have that. So I had all that going on. There we go, we're up there. That's us guys hanging out at the Paramount downstairs. They have a club down there. I had a great time with those guys. Chris is a great guy. He has a band called Owl also. I'm going to be doing an event in December, like this first Sunday, I think in December. It's going to be Rockin' Ink Madhouse. I'm working on the whole venue and whole thing. I'm trying to get Chris to come with his band Owl and a few other bigger bands to come in that. But we're going to have that event. There'll be more information about that, and I'll let you know when I'm going to have that. Tonight, I have Model Spotlight, Anya Thorne. Anya's from Omaha, Nebraska. We're going to get to her later on. Everybody knows about my Model Spotlight. Reverb Nation, I have, that's going to be going on. I love Reverb Nation for what they've done, and they're helping me out, and there's a lot of great bands on there. So if you're a band and you're on Reverb Nation, you want to get video on the show, they send emails out. There's a control panel, and, you know, get in on there. I go through them. I get thousands of them. I go through them, and I pick, and I get you guys to come on. But they're from Australia, Bellusira, and we'll get to them later. Also, we're going to do my favorite skit, What Were They Thinking? We're going to just do bad tattoos tonight. I want to just do bad tattoos. Also, I want to say hello to my guest guitarist, Craig Siegelbaum. We got a picture of him here. We get on. There's Craig, my guitarist. There he goes. All right, so we're going to go back to him. He's going to be taking us in and out of commercials tonight, and we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. I cut down. I had a lot of stuff last week. The show was a crunch. It was a lot of work. I'm trying to calm it down. I'm trying to talk a little slower for my fans that are over in Spain. They inbox me. You talk too fast. Hey, we're from New York. I told them learn the English a little bit better. I don't know what to tell them. But also, I want to get to my my new segment, my favorite Facebook video. There's a lot of stuff on Facebook. There's a lot going on, and I'll talk about also later on in the show near the end. I'm going to do a show about the ALS Bucket Challenge. Everybody's up on this thing. There's people that hate it, people like it. So I'm actually going to have a show next week. I'm going to talk about all that and show some videos and see what's going on with that. But my favorite one that I want to show this week from Facebook is this guy, Terry Tate. He's the office linebacker. When I saw this, I was cracking up because I think every office needs this. I mean, I work in an office, in a corporate office, and I used to sit by the window, and I used to see these people go outside and smoke, and I used to start counting. And after a while, I was like, they were out there at least an hour and a half just smoking for the day. I'm like, I don't even get a 10-minute break. But let's go to the video. Terry Tate, the office linebacker. This guy is great. Every office needs one. And we'll be back in a second.
Hey, Laura.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, buddy.
Whoa! You know you can't bring that weak ass stuff up in this Humpty Bumpy. You kill the joke, you make some more. You know that, baby. Else you in for a long day. A long day. Cause Triple T's up in this bitch. You get a meal, baby. Whoa!
So, I'll see you later.
Check Racer! Check Racer! Get ready for the pain, woman! The pain train is coming! Wow! Wow! Listen there! Don't hurt me! Please don't hurt me! Thank you, sir! Thank you! Break was over 15 minutes ago, bitch! You can't walk away from a K-22 paper jam! You must be out of your mind, son! This is my world, Donnie! You just work here, baby!
Hey, John, how are you, huh?
That ain't your cake, Philip! That's Simone's cake! You eat someone else's cake again, and I'm gonna give you a slice of Terry's special plain cake! And you won't want seconds of that!
Love it, man. Funny stuff. I really like that. That's great. I mean, I think it was sponsored by Reebok, but that's a great one. And I'm going to have every week, like I said, my favorite one that I see. I know there's a lot out there, and if anyone has something that's your favorite, just send in an email, you know, rockininc@jnova.com. I'm going to have a Rockin' Inc. email set up really soon in the next week or so. But I want to get to a short clip here showing us where our guest came from and what he had going on. So let's go to the clip, and then we'll be right back with my guest.
Mr. Halo.
That sucked.
Really? I did not see that coming at all.
Ruck and Jim both stood there. They took it like men.
Oh.
And I'd be the first to say they mentioned Kyle by name. Nunez made a specific point of saying Kyle Dunbar should have been down here.
There was a lot of tattoos that were done today that were not good. Tell Kyle Dunbar that he should have been down here. And he could have justifiably left.
Unless you're surrounded by darkness, and then you get on top of it.
Try not to let it get to you mentally, man.
Dude, it's easy when you can see light at the end of the tunnel.
Kyle, how do you think the way you feel right now is going to affect you through the rest of this, man? You think it's going to throw you off more?
Right now?
No.
Right now, I want to call Nunez out. He's going to try and call me out on the like, what the f***'s wrong with that?
I meant in the challenge, but I do understand that, too.
My guest tonight is Gentle J. Blondel, Ink Master. He was on the season 4. He made it up there, and we want to talk about where he went and all of that. But Gentle J has a lot of stuff going on. He's doing conventions. He's out there. He's going to be going all over the place, touring the world, doing conventions, going into personal shops of his friends, doing stuff like that. He has a lot going on. So without further ado, he fit us up into his schedule. Gentle J. Blondel.
Blondel, yeah.
Blondel.
How you doing, man? Nice
Good, man.
Nice to be here.
I'm glad you could fit me in. I know you just came from a big convention in Jersey.
Yeah, I was in the Wildwood Tattoo Beach Expo. It was fun, man. We had a good time. I actually got suspended from hooks for the first time.
Really?
Yeah, first live human suspension I ever did. I don't know. I just decided that that was the day.
Did they just dig into you?
Well, I mean, it's done professionally. It's not like you're in a meat market, but yeah, you know, you get pierced. Like I went up from my shoulder blades, so one hook in each side, and then they attach to the rig, and then you get up on your tippy toes and you go nice and slow, and then you just go up. I went up like 40 feet.
Now, do they just grab your skin, or they just grab some of your meat? I mean, because I'd be like,
skin.
It's gonna rip right through me.
No, man, it's skin. Your skin's a lot stronger than you think it is.
Wow.
Yep.
And did you have like big holes when you were done? Was you bleeding?
They're still there, yeah. It just happened yesterday. So yeah, I still got the holes. They're not healed up yet.
I would never do that. It'll hook me like a fish, man.
It's just one of those things, man. You can't knock it till you tried it. I tried it. It's actually way better than I thought it would be. It doesn't hurt like you think. It looks more violent than it is.
I see some of those chicks, they go up there and they like start swinging them across the room. And
Yeah,
shit.
I was swinging around. I went up on the rig, like to the top of the rig, which was about 40 feet above the ground. And then when I came back down, my friend Penny jumped on me and I held her up for like a minute, just swinging around, holding her. The video's on Twitter.
On Twitter? I gotta check that out. I'll look for it and I'll put a link up on the site. That's gonna be a fun one. But yeah, I know you guys went down there. You had a lot of fun down there. You did a lot of crazy stuff. I know. Did you get involved with a lot of the contests? I know it was a regular, straight-out convention you had.
It was a regular convention. I didn't really enter anything in the contests. I wasn't really. I have one guy that I usually bring with me. He wasn't able to go this weekend, and I was more just working, not really paying attention to it. We had a blast. I tattooed all day. Yeah, I tattooed all day, hung out and partied all night.
All night partying.
Pretty much just what we do.
Yeah, there's a lot of people down there. You have a lot of friends. And actually, some of the fun stuff that you do, I actually have a video. I want to show this video that I have. Something that you guys were doing over there on the weekend.
You have a video of something that I did on the weekend?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Oh shit! I got hands up. We are stupid. What the fuck are we doing? I don't know. Being retarded. 5, 4, 3. Holy shit! That is so, dude, I'm so glad he told me about the bar. Holy shit. My balls would have been like up my ass. Holy shit. Oh my god. We're just chilling though.
That was great.
That was a lot of fun, man.
So how did that come about?
Apparently, you know my friend Shane, yeah. Well, that's provided by courtesy of Shane at Tales of the Tat. Thanks a lot, buddy. Yeah, no, that was a good time, man. We were actually doing a radio interview on the boardwalk, and he came with me to film it. And then the guy that runs the ride just saw me in the booth, and he started knocking on the glass. He told me to come over there when we were done. He just stuck me on the ride. I was like, okay.
You didn't know what you were in for.
No, I didn't, but it was good, man. I mean, I saw it go up once, and it doesn't really look that high, and then you get in it, and you're up there, man.
And then it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
How long do you stay, like when it's done and you're up there, right?
You just, dude, it's like you shoot up, and then like you bobble around for a while, and the thing's like spinning, you know?
Not a good ride to go on after a few drinks.
Don't drink before that too much. Maybe like 1 or 2.
To calm you down.
Don't get to the pukey phase.
Okay.
Stay away from that end of the spectrum. And don't eat any like kind of heavy pasta or something. I don't know, man. Seafood, maybe not.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, Shane sent that to me, and I was like, well, I have to put this on. This is really funny. Yeah.
It was fun, man. I'm really glad the guy that runs the ride said, put your feet up on this bar. And I'm like, why, what's up? He goes, because you're going to get shot forward, and the safety harness is right in front of your nuts. And I was like, oh, man. It's a good thing he told me that. Yeah, and it's a good, I'm glad he told me. It's one of the best pieces of advice I got all day, man.
Wow.
It saved me.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of good stuff. But we have a lot to talk about, and we're gonna go out to a commercial, and we're gonna be back with Gentle J. We're gonna talk about a lot of the little things here. We're gonna talk about the Ink Master thing. We're gonna get all that going and see what else he has going on, stuff like that. So we're gonna go to Craig. Take us out to a commercial. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your #1 resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the #1 supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive, selected for their unique, memorable flavor. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
Back. Thank you, Craig. Great job. We have a Gentle Jay here, and we went through some of the fun and exciting stuff. So now I want to get into some of the hardcore stuff.
Some of the hardcore stuff.
Some of the hardcore stuff. So let's go take it back a little, because some people know who you are, some people don't know who
Right.
you are. So you're Long Island based, you're
Yeah.
working out of a shop.
I work at Alchemy Tattoo Arts in Belmore, New York. It's on Jerusalem Avenue. It's a custom shop. It's the best place I ever worked at.
How long you been there?
Since last May, so
Since
a little
last May?
over a year.
Any reason why you don't want your own shop? You just like working for somebody?
Right now,
or-
I'm traveling so much. When you own a business, you need to be married to it, and I'm on the road a lot right now. It's actually better for me to just kind of run my own situation out of the shop that I'm at. The owner is a friend of mine. He did my first 2 tattoos 20 years ago.
Wow.
So, you know, it worked out well. I'm in a good spot.
That's good. Now, so you work out of the shop, and how did it come about that you got the call for Ink Master?
I tried out, and I got turned down, and I don't take no for an answer, so I tried out again. And I think I just said my name in their face so much that they couldn't ignore me anymore. And then they just, nobody wants to hear me keep bitching at them, so eventually they shut me up.
Okay.
And they were
Oh,
like,
this
just
guy.
put him on fucking TV already, man, come on.
That's good. So now, how was that process? Like, how does that work? You know, so to get like behind the scenes. So like, you got to go back for auditions. How does the whole process?
You got to
work?
sort out, you do it like you show up at this general casting call, then it's an on-camera interview, then background checks and paperwork, and you know, it's a lot. Nobody that gets on there got on there by not trying. There's no such thing as that. You have to go through a ridiculous amount of legal documents and everything else to get anywhere near it. So it's not the type of thing that's just, you know, you walk on. Yeah, there's no such thing. Nobody just gets plucked off the couch. It doesn't work that way.
Now, once you got into the situation, how was the shooting? Is it every day, 7 days a week? How's the scheduling?
You live in the house 7 days a week. You film every once in a while. There's a day off where like you're not filming anything, so you can just kind of get yourself back together. But that doesn't happen very often. It's pretty grueling when you're there. The schedule is like pretty demanding. You're not getting a lot of sleep. You're not getting really a lot of prep time. You get run in circles a lot.
Now, how long was the season? You were there for...
I was there for 2 months.
For 2 months, so it was sort of a 24/7 type of thing, right?
Yeah.
So,
No, you lived there. That's it. You
so
were
you
around
guys
your-
had 17 artists there. You were there for... There's 13 episodes. You were there for 10 of the episodes.
Yeah.
That 10 episodes, how long were you there for? 2 months?
2 months, yeah.
10 episodes.
Yeah.
Now, when you got to that point, when you were getting near the end, did you think you were going to make it?
I know I had a shot, but the circumstances kind of went against me at the end. I had, in every batch, there's always one canvas that's going to break your balls, and I got one, and you know, he turned a good situation into a bad one. You know what I mean? It's one of those things, and then I wound up in a situation where you know a bunch of my competitors could team up against me and sort of get me out of the way. It is what it is. Strategically on their part, it was a good move, but
Yeah.
you know, I think I could have gone all the way with it.
Yeah. Well, you know, you get a lot now that it's over with. You still get a lot out of it. So since it's over with, you know, how's it been your life? The change in your life? How's that totally changed?
It's just been it's been kind of crazy. It's a little bit surreal. I get emails from everywhere now, like invites and you know tattoo requests. I'm booking up like pretty well.
So it's great getting the attention and all that. How's financially? Is your life better financially?
Not yet, no.
It takes time, right? So
I'm
you're
working on
a lot
that.
harder, right?
You know what's funny is that people see you on TV and they're like, "Oh, he made it," and I'm like, "No, now I actually have to start working." It's not.
You have to build. It's just like anything. You have to build on it. You know.
Yep.
Like whether you're a model or a band or whatever you're doing. You know, even like me with this show, I'm building it. I'm trying to build people up, and you got to take your steps.
Yep.
You know,
None of
so,
it's easy, man.
Yeah, you took
Nobody
your first
that made
few
it.
steps and you're there. So now you have to go with it. If you don't go with it, you're just gonna stay where you are. And
I got my foot in the door. Now I got to kick that bitch in.
Yeah.
That's
what
the
you
way I'm
gotta
gonna do it.
That's the way to do it.
That's how I do everything, man.
So what I want to do now is I'm going to go to a video. I'm going to show some of Jay's work. Usually I always have, you know, of course, sitting here talking, you know, we don't get to show the work. So I always put a little video skit together. I'm going to show you some of Jay's work. And then we'll go to Craig out to a commercial and we'll be back with Jay.
Nice.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your number one resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the number one supplier of tattoo inks in the world, with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive. Selected for their unique, memorable flavor, Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
Up the big one there. That was a good one. Wow, I felt like it was back in Woodstock, right, Tommy? That was it, man.
Don't say it like it's negative. Don't say it like it's negative.
Wow, that gets us all riled up there.
Yeah.
That gets us all riled up. So now we're gonna have some fun here. We're gonna get into a what were they thinking. So this week I'm not grabbing a body part. I usually grab body parts and we have fun with the body parts. But we're just gonna grab some. I grabbed some bad tattoos. We're gonna talk about them. So we're gonna go to the first one here. Oh, all right. This girl here, she was an 80s gamer. Right? She's got Pac-Man all over her. And I wish we had the rest of the picture because I want to see where else Pac-Man was going to eat her up.
I think the power pellet is down lower where the frame cuts off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they didn't show the rest of it. I bet you that was really interesting. But that's a bad tattoo, man. Who would do something like that?
It is funny, though.
Yeah. This is another bad bathing suit beauty tattoo.
What happened?
Right?
That was done in someone's kitchen.
I could have did that one. Right?
That is a kitchen magician.
I feel really bad for that kid. All right, this is, look at this. Okay, this is where I poo.
Oh, is that-
This is where I poo. That's what it says.
Is that really tattooed or is that marker? Is that serious?
It's really red, so it looks like it was tattooed.
Wow.
This is where I poo. So I think she was poo drunk.
I mean, everybody does poo, though.
That's where I poo.
What were they thinking?
Now, this guy is a fast food billboard, man.
Yeah.
You can tell this guy eats some fast food.
He did
man.
not need the McDonald's tattoo to let everybody know where that body came from.
This guy's got Pizza Hut, Taco Bell,
Yeah.
Burger King, Subway, McDonald's, man.
Yeah.
This guy, I hope he got some good funds for that one, man.
I don't know.
Oh, man. This is another drunken tattoo.
Your mom.
and me. And I definitely could have did that one too, right?
That is not drawn well.
Man,
no.
that's a major cover-up right there.
The concept is great.
Oh, that's
in a fraternity.
Yeah. Now, this guy had a lot to drink because he has a long, big penis going down his leg.
What?
It goes from his thigh, and the head is down by his knee. And this guy is out of his mind. I don't know what
Dare to dream, buddy. Dare to dream.
He has something to prove to somebody.
Yeah.
Look what I got.
Compensating for what?
Oh, man. Now, this is a pretty funny one here. On his fat belly, sit on my face and take a piss.
I mean, at least he's nice enough to be specific.
Wow. And that's a big tattoo.
That is
man.
a
That's
big
his guy's
tattoo.
belly, man. That's on a...
That's what happens in cell block D.
Yeah. This is a great concept, but it's a fail. It also, it's a bad tattoo. A woman holding her own boob. I don't think you can see this. So it's a tattoo of a woman holding, but it's the guy's nipple.
Yeah.
And he has a pretty big nipple for a guy.
It looks, from here, it looks pretty big.
It's a
Is
great
he excited?
concept.
Is that the reason?
I don't know, but it's a great concept, but it's a big fail.
I don't
know what he was thinking about.
Man.
Right? And this I thought was hilarious. Oh my God! I mean, what else? Fred doing? Oh,
right. We can't just leave the
Fred
childhood
Obama.
cartoons alone.
I mean,
They
put
have to
that
get
up.
molested as well.
See that? I mean, that's amazing. That's definitely a drunk tattoo.
That's yeah. No, somebody wasn't doing okay.
Now this is
No.
totally the worst, and I think this is off the hook. This is a guy.
No, you did not.
Yeah, this is definitely his version of a sex change.
Holy shit.
He has a bra tattooed on his man boobs. Wow. Right? You see that?
The moobs.
And then he has slut written across his belly. That's his
Oh
sex
my
change.
God.
That,
do you
that's,
think he thinks he's pretty?
Probably does. I really would like to get that person
I
on
got
the
that
show.
scene from Silence of the Lambs in my head right now. You know what I mean? Where he does the tuck back.
I mean,
Not okay.
that's somebody to have on the show. I really know, what were you thinking to do that?
That's an interview.
Yeah.
That's an
The
interview.
bra thing on the man boobs was great.
Yeah.
That was definitely great.
Yeah.
That was great. But I usually do like 20, but I don't want to get too crazy into it. You know, I want to spend more time here with Jay. The time goes fast.
Oh, thanks.
And you know, I want to talk about. Let's talk about one of the times in the Ink Masters there when Kyle Dunbar was like really crushing it up there, and I think you were almost getting involved there a little. Right?
I didn't almost get involved. I was directly involved because Nunez told me specifically, like, to go tell him what I said, what he said.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like I wasn't. I just was passing the message along. But yeah, I was there.
How was the tension during that? Like, was there days of tension?
No, it started out that night, and because you know critiques were over, and you know it was at night, and then the next day when we went to go film, yeah, he was like up all night. He was pissed. He was legitimately mad. He didn't sleep that night. I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and he was awake drawing.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, did you think at any point, because you were sort of involved in it, that you had to worry you'd watch your back?
Nah.
No? Because he looks like he's a little crazy.
Who, Kyle? Yeah, he's a little out there. That's
Yeah.
why we got along.
That's
Kyle's
good.
my friend, man. I have nothing
he was
to worry
supposed to
about
be
with
on
that.
the show, and his schedule didn't fit.
Yeah.
He was actually at a shop working on
He
a
was
Monday.
with me at the convention this weekend.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to definitely try to get him. I know he's not from New York, so I'm going to wait for him to come back to New York.
That guy's always on the road, man.
Yeah.
He travels a lot.
So next time he's around, I told him to get in touch with me. We'll fit him in. I want to get
Yeah.
him on because he's got an edge to him. I like that. He
He's
has
a
an
good
edge.
dude, though. I'll
Yeah.
tell you. I mean, I know him well. He's a good guy.
But you know what?
I like him a lot.
A scene like that would happen. That's good because he made a name for himself.
I mean,
just from that,
that's
you know,
not the
helps it
reason
out.
he was doing it, though. He
Yeah.
was just doing it because he was legitimately pissed off.
Yeah. But on the outside world, on the other side of the camera, that
Yeah.
boosted his name in a lot of people's eyes.
I
you
would
know what I'm
say
saying?
so, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Definitely.
already boosted his own name.
I
The guy-
like to
everybody
see him,
loves him.
I like to see him when you sitting on the couch and you were like talking to him. I was like, that was pretty funny.
I just do things the way
His
I do
eyes
them.
were
I don't
just
know.
like,
Yeah, he got really mad, but he was already. There was a lot of buildup.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you don't see. It
Yeah.
gets cut out, you know.
Yeah. So with all of that, you know, I know the Ink Masters thing. It was a great thing for you, and it's really popular. The next season's getting ready to start.
Yep.
And, you know,
I met a bunch of those guys in Wildwood this weekend.
Yeah, you met them.
Yep,
And I see
Robbie
there's a lot of
Ripple
them.
and Aaron was there.
You know what's really funny? Brooklyn has got a big name because a lot of people drawn in from Brooklyn getting on the show.
I originally am from Brooklyn. Who's on from Brooklyn this season?
There's one or two people because I was looking at them. You know, I'm trying to figure out who's in the New York area. So when the show is over, I
Well, I
can try
know
to
Eric
hook up with some
Sweeters
of
from
them.
Beth. He has a shop in Bethpage.
Okay.
He's on season 5.
Yeah, so it's going to be exciting. They're getting better and better, and you know, and hopefully it could last. That they're not going to commercialize it and try to make things happen that shouldn't happen. You know, just let it go with the flow.
I would hope it stays, you know, pretty much the way it is.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know.
Yeah, it's been going. It's been on a little bit of a roll there, and
Doing
some
well.
some of the other things. You have some other conventions coming up, right? Like you said, you're
I'm going to
bouncing
be
around.
in September, September 13th. That weekend, I'm going to be in. I'm sorry, September 11th. I fly out, so it's the 12th, 13th, and 14th. It's Tampa, a tattoo convention, and then in October, I'm going to be in Providence, the weekend of the 15th. We're going to be. Kyle will be there with me in Providence. They'll probably be in Tampa too, actually. But there's actually a lot of the Ink Masters. We go around to wherever we can, really.
Like you're on a tour. That's
Basically,
what it
yeah.
is.
I mean, you know, if you're going to be seen everywhere, you should try to make yourself available to people everywhere. So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of getting out there and, you know, trying to meet everybody who's seen the show and kind of wants to get work done by you. And
Now, how is it like, say, you're doing a show in Tampa, as far as people making appointments? How does that work?
yeah, they can contact me by email.
Do you take deposits? Because you don't want to
Yeah.
get there and people don't show up.
Yeah, I mean, you always have to take a deposit. Your time is worth money, and I mean, I love what I do, but I still want to get paid for it. I do it for a living. So,
Yeah. Now-
yeah, I take a deposit, and we move on
Now,
from
are
there.
you doing, I think it's the end of August, the Ink Life Tour? Are you doing that?
That one I'm not on.
You're
no.
not on.
Yeah, I have friends that are going to be there, but no, I'm going to be in the shop tattooing because I've actually been on the road a lot, and I don't want to neglect my people at home too. You know.
Okay. So if you want to get tattooed, get in touch with him. But he's a busy guy. But you know, the conventions are great to go to. There's a few here and there, but he's on the road. But his shop is here, and if you live in New York and you want to get one, get in touch with him at the shop or however, and make an appointment. You know,
On any social media, just search Gentle J.
Gentle J.
Yep, that's it.
So what I want to do right now, I want to get to my model spotlight, which is Anya Thorne, and she's from Omaha, Nebraska. I keep getting all screwed up with these states. Anya's a great, beautiful model. She has a lot of things
Is
going
that what
on.
we're going to see now?
Yeah, we're going to see
Let's do
Anya.
that.
And Anya, she's been waiting to be on, and it's been back and forth, and I finally got everything together for her. So let's go to Anya, my model spotlight.
Let's all enjoy this.
What's up, everyone? This is Anya Thorne. I want to say thank you to Jay Nova for inviting me as a guest on Rockin' Ink MC. It is very much an honor. I was born and raised in Chicago, and now I live near Omaha, Nebraska. I'm a tattoo collector and internationally published model. Some of the artists who you may recognize that I've been tattooed by are Nico Hurtado, Sarah Miller, Claude the Ripper, and Zach Lefty Colbert. There's only one thing that I like more than tattoos, and that's music. If you'd like to connect with me and see more of me, please check me out on Facebook at facebook.com/thorn.anya. I'm also on Instagram at Anya_Thorne. Thanks, guys. Keep rocking it.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your number one resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the number one supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive, selected for their unique, memorable flavor. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn?
Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act One will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure.
You'll be happy you did.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
We're back. Gentle Jay. Craig's back in the picture with us. We're getting to the end of our show. I want to talk about Jay's got some stuff going on. So you have some product now too, right?
Yeah, right now I have some phone cases available on simplyunique.com. It's simply with an I, unique.com. I got some, cell phone cases for all different kinds of phones. Soon to come will be, T-shirts and prints and paintings I'm doing and whatnot. So that's all going to be stuff to look out for. And you can find me on any social media. Just search Gentle J. That's it.
Gentle J. And now, as far as your shop, the shop where you work?
The shop I'm at is Alchemy Tattoo Arts in Belmore, New York, on Jerusalem Avenue. And yeah, it's a custom shop. Come by, make an appointment. Wait to see you.
That's great. And I'm hoping down the line I'll get to do a few more things and we'll see what's going on.
Very cool.
We'll be in touch. I know you're good friends with Shay, and I'm starting to do some stuff with him. He got a lot of stuff going on, so we're gonna work it together. Like I said, he sent me that video, and I was like, yeah, that's great.
We had fun, man. That was one of those things that just happens. Like if you just hang out long enough, just weird shit starts happening. Yeah.
So let's talk to Greg. Like, what do you have going on, Craig?
I have 3 different projects I'm working on. Craig Siegelbaum solo project, which is guitar instrumental music. I have Half Circle Drive, local original rock band. And I have another solo project that I'm doing called Echoes Across the Sky, a little different style, a little mellower, piano-based. And what I've basically been doing the last couple of years is a lot of TV licensing stuff. So
Oh, yeah?
that's been really taking
It's great because you can sit home and do a lot of stuff, right?
It really is, and the checks just come in, and it's a beautiful
That's
thing.
great. And I know you just had an anniversary, wedding anniversary.
I did. 6 years to my
I know,
wife, Gina.
I actually used to play in a band with his wife, Gina Cotillo. I played in the band for 6 years, and it's been about 6 or 7 years since I've been away from that, and she's still doing her thing. And I remember being at the wedding. It was a great time. And,
It was.
And I know they just had an anniversary, and they have a baby now. It was all great.
Yeah.
Things changed.
Little Cole, he's 2.5.
It's great. It's
great.
all good stuff. But yeah, we had a great time. Next week, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna have a show. I'm gonna do my show's gonna be on the ALS. You know, cold bucket of water, ice, whatever you want to call it.
I just got challenged to do that.
You got challenged to do that? Oh man, we should have did it today.
That's why I didn't tell you about it until now.
But a lot of it's going on, and celebrities are getting involved, and it's getting crazy. So a lot of people don't know what it's about. You know, is it a fad? What's going on? It's raised a lot of money, but we'll talk about that next week. And I want to get to my music spotlight, Reverb Nation. Like I told you, feeding me all this great music. There's a lot of music. My website, rockandinkmc.com. I have all the model spotlights you can go watch on there. All the music videos are on there. The bands are great. The bands are touring all over. You know, these bands are heavy upcoming bands, and they're all over the place. But I did some fixing up on the website, making things a little bit easier. Like I said, when you go on the main screen, you can watch the live show. Then for the week, that show, like tonight's show, will be up there for the week. And then I have past shows page. You can watch all the past shows. You can watch them on Ustream. And Ustream, I recommend Ustream because it's still in high def. When we bring it over to the YouTube site, it sort of gets a little, you know,
High
crunched
def.
down.
Go with the high def.
Yeah. Ustream is great if you
want to
follow-
see all of this.
Yeah, if you want to follow me on Ustream, also when I go live, you'll get an email also, and you can watch all the old shows. It's really easy. You can load the app for Ustream also. But my video spotlight this week is Bellusira. They're from Australia. I love this band. The lead vocalist, she kills it. Crystal. This video, when I saw it, I had to watch it like a few times because it just blew me away. You have this girl that's being all nice, like a little Catholic girl, and she's in an old age home with all these old people around her.
Right.
You know, and then the band is playing and she's singing, and then next thing you know, these old people are into it, and she changes her look. They go from the good girl to the bad girl, but the band has these old people just going nuts. I was like, look at these people, man. They had the greatest time of their life.
Old people rocking out. That's right.
They had the greatest time of their life. So,
It's weird.
Bellusira, let's go to the video. I'll see you guys next week. Chichango is the video, and watch it. Look for the band out there. They're from Australia. They're a great band. I know they're coming to the States and do stuff. So, see you guys next week. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having me, man.
All right, man.
Appreciate it.
Rockin' Inc. MC.
Take it easy.
Hi and welcome to Rockin' Inc. MC. This is Crystal Ignite from Bellusira. We would like to thank Reverb Nation for the opportunity to be featured on Rockin' Inc. MC's video spotlight. This is our video for Kachango.
Round and round, it's all she knows. Play the part of being used. The more she hides, the more I show. I wanna be abused by you. Her body's like an undertow. You're drowning everything in me. The way she moves, the way she knows everything I need.